by next week, Michigan's Unemployment Insurance Agency will have 600 people dedicated to authenticating accounts that were flagged for potential fraud.
But tonight, thousands are still waiting to get paid. Problem solver Ryan Cummings live in the newsroom tonight with an update on their claims. Ryan?
Well, guys, the update is that there isn't much of an update. The department has added a chat bot at mi.gov/UIA, but for the most part, people are tired of waiting. I posted something on Facebook today. I had 50 messages within a matter of minutes. They tell me that they're tired of calling, they're tired of emailing and submitting their questions online and still getting no response.
It is beyond surprising how slow this department is making progress.
2 weeks ago, Representative Julie Callie's office was telling people it would take 10 to 14 days for the Unemployment Insurance Agency to get back with them. Last week it was 3. Now it's 4.
4 weeks to get somebody in line for an answer. And I'm pretty sure by next week it's going to be at 5. So no progress is essentially being made. I'm not sure what's happening here.
She says 380 cases were submitted to her office in May. Only 12 have been resolved.
368 claimants are still unable to put food on their table or pay their car loan or whatever they need to do. We have heard, and so have you in testimony in committee, that people have had to take out loans because of this failure of the government. They burned through all of their savings. They don't have anything. They're absolutely desperate.
8 weeks. 8 weeks, and I've gotten nothing and no response.
Abby Harrison works for the USDA. She applied for unemployment on April 10th after being laid off.
8 weeks is a long time to go without any kind of money.
Fox 17 is working to get answers, but the response we're often hearing is, "We thank people for their patience."
I'm not scheduled to go back to work until July. So I'm frustrated, and I think 8 weeks worth of being patient is long enough.
2 months without money is tough, especially for those with families and kids. Car payments, rent, mortgage, medical bills, they're all still coming. But with the holdup at the state level, they are now behind.
I understand the system is overwhelmed. The governor was supposed to add a whole bunch of more people to this. Well, maybe you should add a whole bunch more because people are still going without money. And you can't pay bills without money. You can't feed your family without money.
More than 50,000 new claims were filed last week in Michigan. As we reported, stop payment indicators slowed things down for some who were asked to resubmit their ID and Social Security information.
Hey, I appreciate safeguards. But in some cases, my constituents are being asked to verify their identity by sending in their Social Security number or their birth certificate. And they've already done it. They sent it in when they originally made the claim weeks ago.
Callie says some employers are also not able to get through.
I have employers right now who are locked out of their account for one reason or another. They need probably 2 to 3 minutes with a tech person, and they cannot reach a live person.
She says at last check, there were only 50 UIA employees working on 50,000 claims that have been submitted by lawmakers. Last week, they were only able to get through 2,000.
And those are only the people who have reached out to their legislator. You know, you've had people reach out to you. There are individuals contacting Michigan Works. They're trying every avenue they can possibly access in order to get benefits paid out.
But it's still not enough for people like Abby, who's calling and emailing and sending MyWham messages constantly with no luck. Telling people to be patient is now beyond frustrating.
Nothing has worked. Nothing. And I'm like I said, I think 8 weeks is patient enough. I don't get to go back to work until July, so I don't know what else to try.
And people like Abby still just want their money. Rep. Callie says that unemployment offices should be opening sooner rather than later, but so far an opening date has not been shared with the media. So if you have any questions about filing, we have a number of resources on our website, fox17online.com. Just search for unemployment. In the newsroom, Ryan Cummings, Fox 17 News.
Ryan, thank you. Whether it's unemployment or another issue you'd like the problem solvers to look into, you can give them a call or send an email to problemsolvers@fox17online.com.